life. Something I've been fighting for a lot of years, trying to get it legal nationwide. I think that anybody who's called mentally ill should be allowed termination of life, because there is nobody in this country who cares once you have that label. You get depressed because you lost a son in birth. Yeah, nobody's going to care. They're going to call you mentally ill, and for the rest of their life, that person who is called mentally ill is a target. There's nothing they can do to defend themselves. They have to hope and pray that someone else cares. When you're a man, that doesn't happen. Now, until about a year and a half ago, the ratio of men committing suicide over women was five times more, according to what they were showing last month. Men are 11 times more likely to commit suicide now than women are. Those of you women who have men in your lives, you know what you could do? You could record yourselves for a little bit. Play it back and listen to how you speak to your husbands. Listen to how you speak to your sons. It's horrible. Why are men killing themselves at 11 times the rate of women? Because we simply don't matter. Bless you. Bless you.
Do you want stoppers for any of these?
Please, yes.
Those are a lot better than the last stoppers I got. Mine were a pair of shiny bracelets. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
A lot of y'all just don't realize what you're doing. And a lot of you do. We're human beings too, and we're not treated that way in this country. We're treated like piggy banks. It's our job to fix everything, isn't it? Why? I can't fix your brain. I can't fix your stupidity. If you assault people, what am I supposed to do? What are the chances that you do assault people? Statistically, as a woman, you are 30 times more likely to assault your spouse. You're 5 times more likely to beat on your children. You are going to get custody in 84% of child care cases. 84%. Meanwhile, all the worst jobs that we have are almost entirely male dominant. You know, it used to be that we needed to work together, and now there's this whole, well, women don't need men for anything except for alimony and child support. Oh yeah, every little favor. I also see that there are people who work every day. Notice I said people. I try to make that distinction. Just because a person goes to work doesn't mean they care, though. With Natalie Bollinger, she deserved a decent life. She deserved to not have to take the abuse that she endured. But on the bright side, she didn't go through 1/1000th of what I've been through. Lucky her, she was born female, so we're all expected to drop everything at a moment's notice when she wants something, right? A lot of us did. Not just for her. See, that's the thing about women out on the streets. By the time a woman hits the streets, we're already in a screwed situation. Because there's 15 services to help a woman out. For every one service that's co-ed, there are no male-only services. None. If you want to tell me that you found a male-only service that helps homeless men in Memphis, Tennessee, keep in mind, I'm not traveling all the way to Memphis, Tennessee for a maybe. I've already been to Bristol, Tennessee for a maybe, and Bristol, Virginia for a maybe. I've been to Rapid City, South Dakota for a maybe, Chapel, Nebraska for a maybe. And mind you, these were not maybes when these people first said them. I've been to California for a maybe. You know, the chances of your son ending up dead because, well, you don't listen worth a turd. Chances of your husband just, well, how many women in the United States in the last year woke up to a dead husband? Tell me that wouldn't freak you out. It's because he doesn't want to be there. You don't shut up. You don't stop nagging. No matter what he does, it's wrong. When he needs help, you tell him he just needs to man up or you got more important things to do. You just simply do not care when it's...
I told Malcolm that I looked up the outfit. It's a pink polo with a few knots. And I'm like, that's not wearing a shirt. Right? My husband's like, huh, it's funny for Alan. But I was like, what? And he goes, no, the outfit. I am good. I don't know, but I'm not wearing anything. I'm chunky, I ain't good. I mean, it's something I can character, I guess, next time. 2 years, right? 2 years and something.
Anyway, y'all know me. No, you really don't. When it comes to Tillamook, Oregon, I talk a lot about how racist it is. I also talk about how it's brown folks taking care of me. How horrible is that? Right? What's their name? What is the name of each individual brown person that helped me? How about each individual white person who helped me because they work with brown people? When we talk about predators, it comes down to a name. Men didn't hurt you. Women didn't hurt you. There are about, 4.5 billion men, 4.5 billion women on the planet now. Like 9 billion people, something like that. That's a lot. You're not even going to encounter all those people in your lifetime. It's not possible. You're just simply not going to live long enough. And neither are most of them. Whoa.
And yeah, okay.
I gotta get some new.
That guy looks just like somebody I saw in one of the old papers here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there was a couple of kids that were out stuck in a boat on the bay, and that dude looks just like the dude that rescued them.
It might fit.
He's a boater.
Grown up here.
Well, that makes sense then. I was gonna ask him because he does look exactly like the dude. But then I don't want to come across as starstruck, like, hey, I seen you in a newspaper a couple of years ago. Was that you? It's just creepy. Or it could be construed as creepy, I should say. That's not my best Oliver twist, but it's early in the morning.
Oh, she told me to stop doing it.
She's like retraining everybody.
Oh,
So she's like, and not anything to do with necessarily.
yeah.
And you know what I mean? They have
Yeah, yeah.
so she's like, you have to charge her for that and all this, but I think it's because she's thinking, it's that time of year.
Yeah.
The higher ups who look.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Take 5 money.
Yes.
Oh, Shawnee. I might have to save this order. It has my name on it.
Really?
Yeah, it says Shawnee. SHAWNEE. Although I'm actually from Pawnee territory. Magloa Sioux and all that. Be brave. Well, I still haven't seen the movie, so I don't know how. Matter of fact, I haven't seen Frozen either. Okay, it's a little bit of half and half. Thank you, man. I'm actually surprised you heard that because sometimes my voice doesn't carry in the morning. That's oh my God, your hair changed colors.
No way.
Yeah, way.
How you doing, man?
I'm not as pretty as I was yesterday, but on the bright side, I didn't recognize you from the video. Bad joke. I'd done my hair, but I'm out of it. Although I think I look darn good with a pink beard.
There you go, man.
I'm going to give my coffee about 30 seconds to cool down. I'll be right back, and then I'm going to ditch you. Thank you for being wonderful again this morning. I mean, right, you could have gotten an attitude with me. Well, I was going to go tell another lady that I wasn't used to that was nice to me. Thank you for being nice to me. She totally got me like a donut yesterday. I read it before yesterday. But her name's Miss Michael and she works in the deli. Oh, yes, this is the deli. The delis were all my favorite people work. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he said if you to stop filming every time you see him, you'll stop filming.
Well, it'd be nice if that was the reality of it.
Then that's what happens to go, my friend Andrew, I've known Andrew for a while. So we were friends before he said, well, started with my kids. He said, I don't want you to get with Andrew. There's no reason for you no longer to make her. He said, whatever was done is done. He said, I said, you talked to milkshake out of it. You're like, how should you do it? And I said, I don't care.
No, he didn't. I
Do
haven't.
something at him. And I said, no, that's fine. I said, where's the humanity? I said, what's your problem? Because every time he sees me, he starts recording. I don't want him. He's traumatized by things that in his childhood that happened to him through. And he was
I'm
recorded.
still enduring it, but it's not about recording. He didn't start it over recording. I'll show you that if you want to see it.
He then goes to counseling for stuff that happened to him that he recorded and stuff. And so we recorded and traumatized through some aspect of it. He lashes out. That's what he said. So I say, okay, then I'm going to tell him to do this right now. So, you agree to stop recording? You'll agree to stop recording. If you tell me, I will beat his ass.
Oh no, if he doesn't leave me alone, I got stuff in my car that I'll have to deal with him in a not so nice way. It didn't start over him being recorded. It started over him thinking he could bully somebody.
That's what I'm thinking. And he said he could call it through.
Well, I gotta head out. I gotta go grab my coffee.
Well, we took the break.
Oh, I absolutely do. If he doesn't fuck with me, he doesn't get recorded. You notice I don't do this with my camera, do you?
Right. Right. I don't know who does it like that.
See, sometimes I gotta try to check out assets for when I try to post it up on the Insta link or whatever the popular thing is.
Yeah.
Although I don't know why I put myself on a dating app. Steak milk. Thank you again for existing.
Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome. I'm just cool like that. I think I can survive it, maybe. Oh, Lord, good. Friggin' hold. Fucking Farvignugan. Anyway, I guess my phone is kind of sort of bleeping in and out at the moment. Oh my god, my fucking back is killing me. As far as wellness goes, I don't mind having a truce, but this shit ain't gonna happen. Ain't no truces in situations like this, because there doesn't get to be. You don't get to assault me repeatedly over slander and then believe that I should just magically let it go. No, I have to look over my shoulder for him everywhere I go. Same as I gotta look over my shoulder for Robert Farnsworth. When you keep your nasty cockbeaters to yourself, it makes it a lot easier. But this kind of shit right here, this is why men commit suicide. It's such an enormous rate. I would say alarming, but nobody seems to care. We need to care about what women care about. Now, as far as wellness goes, if he approaches me, he's going to get recorded. If he comes near me, he's going to get recorded. If he wants to stare back at me like a fucking creeper, like he did yesterday, while pedaling about, well, he was probably about 100 yards away. No, closer to 50 yards away, I suppose, before he recognized that I was sitting where I was. But he stared good and hard. Now, why is it that I didn't point the phone at him? Because he wasn't starting shit. He was just being a dumbass. Kind of like when you see somebody's car that you don't get along with, it's probably not a good idea to pedal your bike right at their fucking car. You get to see the Robert Farnsworth situation. What did it take to do something about that? It took somebody getting actively involved. It took a bunch of drug addicts getting actively involved. Matter of fact, a bunch of people who are recorded on my channel admitting to being drug addicts. Now that right there, that's a good fucking start. That is a good first step towards just about anything. Admitting your faults. What are my faults? I mean, disabilities aside, what are my faults? I'm sure that the people who get on my channel to razz me and harass me and make my life a living hell can tell you just about every fault they think I have. And you guys got your own opinions. But most of my faults are superficial. How dare I be unattractive? How dare I be filthy? How dare I be male? How dare I speak up? How dare I? How dare I? Now, as far as the truth goes, well, there was absolutely no need for any war. Now, if that Wolnez wants to do the go-between thing, that's fine. It's not going to stop me from recording him if he chooses to do fucked up shit. As far as the things he's done already, no, I'm not going to let them go. If he's got such a hatred for chimos, maybe he should help me to turn in some fucking chimos instead of running around calling people chimos. Don't fucking do that. Don't call people pedophiles unless they're actually pedophiles. Don't call people rapists unless they're actually rapists. You know why I speak about Nicole Gerald on my channel? Because she actually stabbed me in the asshole with Carrot fucking Zilla. What do I speak about Sarah Nelson? Because Sarah Nelson is a sex offender. How about Brenda Griffith? Because she's a sex offender. How about Michelle Decini? Because she's a sex offender. How about Andrew Witcher? How about Robert Franklin Warnick? No, you don't get to start shit with me and keep it up and then pretend that you're somehow, poor you're traumatized because you're being filmed doing illegal shit. Don't do illegal shit to me. You know what it took for me to stop filming Robert Farnsworth? It took him knocking his shit off. When he knocked his shit off, what did I do? I just made mention of the fact that he was close by. There was no reason to be pointing the camera at him. However, when it becomes necessary, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, in order for this feller to get what he wants, he's going to have to not do fucked up shit like that. You do fucked up shit to me, I'll speak about it on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever I fucking can. Because although nobody's going to listen to me, the least I can fucking do is document it for future generations. Maybe when I'm dead and gone, y'all might look back at this and go, Jesus fucking Christ, we're some fucked up people. There is a woman named Mandy Singer, and her son disappeared right before Natalie did. Did she ever come forward? Hell, it took her, 4 years? Four years of me trying to get a hold of her and saying, hey, I'm being abused because you're not coming forward. You asked for help because your son was missing, and I helped. And it took you 4 years to come forward. Are you fucking kidding me? No, this is not help. The way that women help men is not help. It doesn't stop the abuse. It doesn't get it documented where it needs to be. It doesn't get it turned into the people that it needs to be turned into. See, that's the problem here, is that men who are being abused, yeah, we don't get actual help stopping the abuse. We get temporary fucking band-aids that don't help. And that's not a hateful thing. I like all of these people. I like all the people that work in the deli. There isn't a single one that I don't. Out of all the people that I'm aware of that work back in the bakery, I like them. Of all the people that work in the manager position, there's only 2 of them that I'm standoffish with. Now, that's not a hostile standoffish. It's a lack of trust. When Andrew Wolnez decided to throw that drink on me, he wasn't trying to throw it in my car. No, he was trying to pour it on my phone. That's why I save evidence. When you make decisions that are based on your assumptions or based on his word versus mine, that makes it a pain in the ass when there's actual evidence of the situation. And that's what I try to show people. You know, you got temporary band-aids, but those temporary band-aids leave me stuck in limbo. And when I'm stuck in limbo in a situation like this, it's just abuse after abuse after abuse. I'm glad she talked to Mr. Wolnez. As far as his kids go, he wants to pretend like I done something to his kids. His kids need to come forward about this. You gonna pretend like I done something to your kids? You fucking get them little bastards up on the stand. You take my ass to court, you son of a bitch. Don't go making fucking false accusations just because you're trying to cover your own bitch ass. Hell no. Zero fucking respect for that. Zero. If Wulnez had been honest, it'd be a different story. If he was apologetic about what he'd done, different story. If he was honest about it, different story. But you know what? That's not what we got out of him. If I see him at the church, I'm not going to stop at the church. If I see him at the can machine, I'm not going to stop at the can machine. If I go to Corner Market and I walk inside and I see him, I'm going the other way. Now, I've shown this on at least 7 different occasions. I'm not looking for trouble. I'm looking to avoid trouble. And he is gearing up for some fucking horrible shit. Dude has no idea what I'm fucking capable of. I'd rather somebody explain to him that this shit don't fly than me have to explain it to him with a taser or bear mace. I don't want to explain it that way. The other thing is, if he don't leave me alone and he ends up breaking my phone, I can't guarantee his safety after that. Because although a human life is worth more than anything that I own, the fact is that this evidence here, the evidence that's on the phone he keeps trying to break, is evidence of long-term abuse. And if you're going to try to destroy evidence of abuse because you fucking abused me, you're a fucking disgusting shit. When you set somebody up for help that doesn't help them, only wastes their time and results in innocent people being killed, I don't give a holy fucking goddamn who you are. You could be president of the United fucking States for all I care. I'm still gonna be an asshole. I'm still gonna speak up, and I might just threaten you back. People don't like being threatened back. If I had a friend or family member who ever gave a shit, they would have gone in with me immediately. They would have helped me. They would have actually helped me instead of taking advantage of me and procrastinating. Telling me, hey, bring cigarettes, we need food. Oh, Sean, I'll help you if you bring food. I'll help you if you bring cigarettes. That was Kayla Trujillo for almost a full year, over a full year before Natalie was killed. First time I spoke to Kayla Trujillo about it was in November of 2016. First time I went over to her house to try to get help with it was December of 2016. I went back 4 more times for help from Miss Kayla Trujillo between December of 2016 and November of 2017. By December of 2017, well, I just went off the goddamn deep end, didn't I? I told everybody's goddamn secrets. Fuck you. Go out of your way to look the other way while people harm me. Then you want to pretend that you're my friend? No, you ain't my friend. Friends don't do that shit. Friends don't pretend to care about somebody and then just take advantage of what few fucking resources they got. When you want to promise me that you'll help me how I need, and I get there and you give me a sandwich, After I spent $900 getting everything moved there, getting myself moved there, because you were going to help me, like with Shannon Alvarado, for example. Sherman Oaks, California. What a disgusting person she ended up being. Now, is it because she's a horrible, horrible monster? No, it's because she's a fucking alcoholic and she doesn't want everybody to know. Andrew Wolnez thought he had a free victim and that it would be magically okay. No, you're going to run around accusing me of fucking with kids. No, I'm not going to shut up. There's no truce there. Now, as far as what he wants as a truce, I've already exhibited that as long as he's not starting shit, he's not getting recorded. As long as he isn't approaching me, talking shit, he's not getting recorded. When is he getting recorded? Well, at the church yesterday, day before yesterday, I should say. You know, he could have gone by without saying a goddamn thing, without starting shit, minded his fucking business. He was within 2 foot of my fucking car, and it would have stayed that way, but no, he just couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself. He had to be an antagonistic fuckhead. If he gets within 50 feet of me, he is going to be recorded. If he wants to stare back at me like a pervert, I'm going to record it. I am not going to allow him the opportunity to harm me again without it being recorded. It's going to be recorded. Let me state that for the record again. It's going to be recorded. If he's within 50 feet of me, he's getting recorded. If he stays the hell away from me, that's a different story. But that doesn't change the fact that he done what he done. Repeatedly. And what happens when you let predators get away? Over and over and over again. They get a big head about it and they continue doing it. Am I capable of killing the son of a bitch? No, I am not. I'm not willing to kill people. Burying somebody alive? Well, that's a different story. Now, the thing is, how much effort would it take to bury somebody alive? That's a whole shit ton of effort, isn't it? It also takes physical abilities that I no longer have. I no longer have the physical ability to dig somebody a goddamn hole. I no longer have the physical ability to build the son of a bitch a pine box to stuff him in. Now, of course, there's removing somebody's hands, right? That sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? Like if you remove somebody's hands, they can't punch you again. If you cut off their feet, they can't run after you. But you guys stop to think about the brutality of that? How gross and nasty that is? Andrew Wolnez is a beggar. See, he wanted to throw that in my face. Well, we'll throw it back in his. He wanted to be a beggar. And then he wanted to talk trash on me for being a beggar. The thing is, I don't have nice things to say about Tillamook because Tillamook doesn't do nice things. And out of the 11 or so situations with Wolnez where he hasn't been recorded, there's a reason he's not recorded. If he doesn't want to be recorded, well, he should have thought about that first. If he wants to not be recorded, he can walk up to me and it will be recorded. And he can talk to me like I'm a person. He can also listen to me like I'm a person. Now, as far as them youngins go, I don't give a holy goddamn what Warnez has to say about it. If he wants to pretend that his kids are the ones down there being shitheads, well, that's good. If he wants to claim that those are his kids down there doing that, well, that's good, because then we can get his fucking kids' names. And we can make sure that they are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.